Hi guys, welcome to Over Easy Acres on this beautifully cold morning. It was 2 degrees when we woke up, which I know for a lot of you is like probably a balmy day, but for us here in southern Idaho, it's chilly for us. There's not a lot to do while you're outside trying to wait for it to thaw out. So today I'm actually going to take you inside and we're going to cook, but we're not going to cook human food this time, although it's high quality enough to be human food. We're actually going to cook dog food. I've been wanting to do this for probably about a year. Our golden retriever got spayed a year ago and she's put on 18 pounds since then, even though we feed her what she's supposed to be eating and we give her liver supplements, but she's still just, I just felt like not at a healthy weight for her and that she could do much better. So anyway, I'm going to make my own dog food. Now this has intimidated me because when I read about all the different recipes, some say you have to have this and you have to have that and you have to have these minerals and you have to have that, and I don't know. So anyway, a year has rolled around and I haven't done it. So I'm kind of thinking that anything is better than nothing at this point. However, I do want to be mindful that she's getting proper nutrition. So I've looked up on YouTube and on many sites, I've done my research, and I've found some recipes that seem like they seem to be compatible with each other. They seem to make sense, and I want to try it for our girl. So my mother-in-law always cooked her dog's food, and they lived very, very long, happy lives. So hopefully we can do the same for our golden retriever and give her the best quality of life that we can do. So let's go in. It's only about 11 degrees right now, although the sun is warm on my face, but the rest of me is getting a little chilly. Okay, so we're inside. I'm gonna gather up my ingredients here. I made broth last night. Now the recipe calls for 2 cups of water, but I don't see why I couldn't use homemade broth because I think that'd be so much better for them anyway. So I'm going to use this. Also calls for pumpkin puree, which you can just buy at the store. However, I have so many pumpkins from my garden that I showed you before that I'm just gonna go put one in the oven and roast it, and then I can have pumpkin pie with the rest of it. So then I'll meet you back here and show you what else you put in it. Okay, so here's my dog. Just came in. Hi, Dottie. She's kind of husky. Like, I feel like when she sits here, let me see if I can show the back view. I know, sorry, girl. This part through here is just kind of chunky. I mean, she's not real sleek anymore. Oh, but you're beautiful. And we're going to get new food for you, and it's going to be so yummy. You can see over here her breakfast. She heard I'm making her good food, so she's boycotting. Yeah, almost. Here we go. Okay, so I have everything prepped now, and I'm going to show you what goes into this recipe. My dog finally decided to eat her breakfast, and so you might hear her in the back. But anyway, let me make sure that I have my recipe with us so I don't forget anything. So first is the 6 pounds of turkey. So it's going to be about this much. This is supposed to make about a week's amount of food. So we'll see how it does. She's about a 60-pound dog. Well, she's a little over 60 pounds right now because she is kind of porky. But anyway, that's what we're going to fix. So 6 pounds of turkey. I roasted my pumpkin, and I want 7.5 ounces of pumpkin puree, which I'm gonna put in. And then I have all the rest of this so that I can make pumpkin pie for the people. 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, 2 sweet potatoes, which I peeled and diced, and they're gonna go in my Instapot, along with my 4 carrots. And so sliced and diced those. I have 1.5 cups of rice. I have let's see, I only want 7 ounces, but this came in a 12-ounce bag of spinach. So anyway, 7 ounces of spinach. I have 12 ounces of green beans. I have, of peas. I have 12 ounces of peas. I have 12 ounces of green beans. And let's see, then I have right here a 1/3 cup of liver or kidney, some of the organs. So I had kidney just because we buy the whole beef, and so we get the organs with that, and I've got kidney right there. Let's see, what else am I missing? Oh, it calls for water. I'm actually gonna go with the broth just because I feel like the chicken bone broth would probably actually even be more healthy, but it just says water probably so it doesn't burn. And then it also mentions turmeric and pepper. And you can just put the turmeric in, so pepper is optional. I am gonna put it in because turmeric is digested better if it has the black pepper with it. So I figured they may as well go together. Okay, I'm just gonna throw this all in my 10 quart, I think this is 10, you need a 10 quart size. Anyway, I'm gonna stick it all in my Instapot and then cook it up and then mash it. All right, I tried the Instapot thing several times. I even tried doing half and half and still mine just said burn on it. So the recipe that I had that said throw it all in the Instapot did not work for me. If you choose that method, I hope that it works for you. So what I did was I have it all now just on the stove top, and it's pretty much all done now except for maybe a couple of the carrots. So I'm just letting it kind of sit here for a little bit and then I'll mash it all up. Okay guys, here is my final recommendation. So I made a second batch. I just fried the meat up on the stove and then I put the vegetables all in the Instapot, made them nice and soft. Everything was happy and it was so much easier. So that's just the way to go. So meat separate, veggies separate, and then put it together. Now for the calcium, it calls for 5 teaspoons of calcium and I don't have that. But since we eat a lot of eggs in our family, I'm just going to save the eggshells, bake them, and then just crumble them and then put them in. So I'm gonna put in 5 eggshells because the dog could easily eat 1 a day, and I'm sure there's recommendations for different amounts, but that's what I'm gonna do for right now since I don't have the calcium powder. But that's also a way to go. So either way that you want to do that. And now it's just time to flavor this with a little turmeric and a little black pepper, and I'm thinking that maybe we should just have this for dinner. Sorry dog, because this smells amazing and it looks really good. So I put each one in its individual amount. This one is for tonight, and then the other ones will be for other nights. So let's see, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5 days worth of food for our dog because she's in the 50 to 60 pound range. Biggest bonus in all of this is that I have all this pumpkin puree now, so we get dessert. I was thinking pumpkin pie, but now I'm just thinking pumpkin bread because that sounds really good to me. All right, well, it is dinner time for the dog and it's dinner time for us, so bon appetit.